guys, and welcome back to my channel. Moorea here, and in today's video I'm going to be testing out a new foundation that is new to me, OG to everybody else, and I'm going to give you guys my first impressions. If you want to see how it wears, please go ahead and check out my TikTok. I don't want to ramble on too long, so let's get into this video. Okay honey, so we're going to shake up this foundation real good, and we're going to apply it on my palette. So I got the shade Tahoe in this. Let me compare it to Moorea, which is what I've used in soft matte, and I use in natural, like light reflecting. So you guys can see that difference there. This is the shade I normally go for, and this is the shade I'm going to be using today. This clearly is a little bit darker. This is the shade above it, I believe. So we're just gonna see. When I was in store and I was swatching it, I preferred how this looked better. So we're gonna give this a go. I'm excited. Do it on one side with a damp sponge. Color match is fine. To me, it's like very subtle between Moorea and Tahoe, like similar undertones. The Tahoe is just slightly lighter. Like, to me, this is not even a big difference. So this also matches me. I'm gonna have to update my list when I like do foundation reviews and people ask like what my shade is for reference. I could do Moorea, but I could also do Tahoe. There's no like major smell to the foundation. I can see its radiance, but it's nothing crazy. So, okay guys, so this is the foundation. I'm just pulling my shirt away. I'm gonna actually change it because I don't want to get a whole bunch of makeup on my shirt, but this is the foundation on my face, blended into my neck and into my chest. And I think that the match is good. Honestly, I'm really impressed with the match. I knew it was going to match me though when I swatched it in the store. I can definitely see there's radiance peeking through. I did use my Fenty primer. I always use my Fenty primer. I use the mattifying one, not the hydrating one, since this foundation is like natural radiance longwear. I really like how it's laying on my skin. I think it looks really beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face makeup, and then I'm going to come back and talk you through my eyes and my lips. We're gonna do our eyes. My base makeup is done. This foundation is hitting. It's really blending beautifully from my face to my neck and to my chest. So I'm just gonna use my singles. This is just a customized palette, guys, of single shadows in my collection. So I don't know, like they're from different brands and stuff. So you could just take comparable colors that you might have in your collection. So I'm just gonna take this like mid-tone brown here, and I'm just gonna lightly get that on my brush, and I'm gonna start packing that into my crease. I don't want anything crazy on my eyes today. Pressing enough to like set that base and add a bit and deposit a bit of color. So I'm on a no buy, and I'm like really trying to not buy any like new products, new palettes, new anything, to be honest. I'm gonna do like 6-month increments, like check in maybe at the 6 months. If there's something that I'm like really wanting to try, then I'll like evaluate and like try, but like not go overboard. So from now until August, basically there's no new products. So I'm really trying to focus on loving my collection that I have. And I just like my single eyeshadows are just getting lost in the sauce, because I'm like so obsessed with palettes. So I just like decided, I went through my single eyeshadows, I went through my makeup collection, I decluttered a whole bunch of stuff that were like expired, that, you know, I wasn't using, things like that. And I went through and I like created some custom eyeshadow palettes. And so this is one of them. This is my Warms neutral. I have a Cools neutral one, and then I have one that's like that I'm going to use interchangeably. So each month I'll change it based on what I'm feeling like for the theme. And I'm really focusing on single shadows this year because I want to hit pan. I want to use my collection. I find, especially now in the world today, like there's so much overconsumption And you know, I have a big collection, you know, than the average, and I really want to like put it to use, you know, like I want to be used, not that I don't use my collection, but there's just so many products that I'm like, oh my gosh, like I forgot I had this, you know? And yeah, I want to start using it. So this is partially why I'm using these shadows. Some of them are discontinued, and honestly sometimes I find myself like I'll feel bad because I want to use a product but then I don't, because I also want to use something that you guys can get, but at the same time I'm kind of just like, it's meant to be used, so just use it anyways. And then there's plenty of brands out there, and if people want something similar, they can like find something similar. They don't necessarily have to use the exact same products that I'm using, and I need to like do that more often and realize that. So now, using the exact same brush, I'm going to take this dark brown here that I've already hit pan on. I don't even think I'll use black shadow today in my crease. And I'm just going to use that to deepen up my crease just a little bit more. But again, nothing crazy. I'm going to take this color right here, that like nice like mid-tone caramel like color, and I'm going to pop that all over my lid. This ColourPop eyeshadow, this is in the shade 3rd Street, and I'm going to take the other side of that flat brush and dip it into the ColourPop shadow and just pop that all on my lid here. Bring that up lash line very lightly. I'm not doing eyeliner like smoked out liner. I'm just doing bottom mascara. Full wing liner. Lips. I'm going to start off by applying Bite Me Lip Liner by Morphe. Today I'm going to be taking Huda Beauty's staycation. Oh, this is perfect. I want more dimension. So to deepen it up, I'm going to go in with Richie from Morphe. And then for lip gloss, we're going to do Anastasia Beverly Hills Peachy Nude. And then I'm going to come back and show you the completed face. Okay, guys, so this is the completed look. I took my hair down, and I'm really liking this foundation, you guys. In terms of my setting spray, I did what I normally do with my Fix Plus. Like I usually have like a fixing spray that I spray down after I do my powders and stuff like that. And at the very end, I use a setting spray. So I used the one size. I sprayed this. This is my setting spray of choice today. Love that setting spray. So yeah, my first impression is that this foundation is beautiful. I think it looks so beautiful in person. I'll put up some pictures as well. I just think I look flawless, and I love the match. Like I said, I think the color match was good. So if you are similar to my complexion, you can get away with wearing Tahoe or Moorea. It really just depends on kind of like what you pull more. I'm neutral, so I tend to kind of get away with wearing multiple shades sometimes in some brands. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, this first impressions, and I will see you guys in another one. Bye, loves.